What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the old simulator. Just came off a pretty tough round for the 2-foot gimme league here on SGT. It was DPC Michigan 7,000 yard tees, and boy oh boy, that was very punishing. Hoping to have a little bit of retribution here. Looks like next up is Triple Bogey Live, Freedom Fairways at American Dunes, and that's obviously going to be at American Dunes GC or Golf Club. Let's check out the round stats. 6,100 yard Saturday pins. Looks like we got 6-foot gimme auto putts. Fairways and greens are normal. Stimp is set to 11, wind is calm, and we're at 665 feet above sea level. I just played this course in a recent video, so hopefully I've got a little bit more of the layout memorized and it won't be as difficult. Okay, this looks like a person named BT Feltz is 12 under on this round. That's pretty impressive. Let's check out the net. BT Feltz is both the net and the gross. Impressive. I like it. All right, as soon as my scorecard pops up, I will keep tabs on it. You guys won't be able to see it, but there ain't nothing worth seeing. Not yet. Let's see if the driver gets us in more trouble today. In the last video, I couldn't quite get her to go straight. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, it stayed left. Okay, this I remember this course now. It had some it's got some Tobacco Road vibes going on. Big waste areas. I remember this now. Oh boy. That is a far cry from the last round we just played, I'll tell you that. Okay, we still got 239 to go and we're going up a hill. It's too dangerous to try and go for the green. We're surrounded in OB. Hey Tedski, how are you? Welcome to the chat. That chip is probably a 1 in 100 event, but I do appreciate the kind words, my friend. This putt's not doing much. I'm sure I'll still find a way to miss it. 11 feet, playing about 10 feet. What do you got going on today, Tedski? Just get off work? You heading to work? Are you off today? Anything like that? Ooh, let's hit a club that we know we can't get to the water because I don't like penalty strokes. I don't like them one bit. Rut-row raggy. Get down the hill. Oh no, that's stuck. Okay, I do got to give it to this course. The graphics are pretty dang nice looking. Unfortunately for us, this ball is going to want to eject off the side of the hill to the left really hard, and we have quite a ways left to go, even on a par 4. It's going to be tough. It's best to just aim up here by the cart path, if I'm being quite honest. Or you're going to get, you might find your ball in that water. Because 12 or 11 degrees to the left is no small amount of degrees. LOL. Strange little ball flight there. I wouldn't say that was the desired outcome. Ted's retired. Yes, sir. That's what's up. Relaxing. I like that. Okay, guys, you obviously would never hit off of the concrete, especially with a Bogey. That's a big no-go. That's a Texas-sized no-go here. Says he's not shoveling snow yet, so that's a good thing. That felt a little too far, and it's taking a drink, baby. Okay, guys, that didn't need to happen. That kind of sucks. 2 birdies and then whatever the hell just happened there. Sit. Okay, that sucks, guys. So a double bogey just ate up 2. I wouldn't say they were hard-earned birdies, but they were still birdies, right? You don't want to just give them up. I don't care for shoveling snow either. The foofy stuff's fine. I'm in northern Utah. The foofy stuff's fine, but when it starts to get wet and heavy, man, that hurts. You'd be pretty happy with that outside, but it's still a mile from the pin. 41 feet, playing about, I don't know, 38, 39 feet. Oh! I love these putts that are tracking, and then they're right before they get to the hole, they're like, nope. It's one of my favorite things. We'll see where that goes. I was in the dirt last time. I will be in the dirt. Oh, again. Good drive. Starting to get the ball speeds up into the 150s. This is my second round today, and got a tee time tomorrow at 8:30, so it's probably going to be a little chilly out there. Again, green in regulation, but not really a makeable putt. I'm very thankful to be 30 feet from the pin. Don't get me wrong. That is awesome. That was a bad putt, I would say. A very bad putt that's going to cost us a bogey. Unless I can get this ball into the hole. All right, we were able to save par there. 2 down at one point, now we're even. This fairway looks very narrow. What do we got here? 495 yard par 5. Very troublesome looking hole here. We got OB to the left, which is the scariest part. All right, guys. That didn't feel like the ball should have gone in that direction, but we're OB. Looks like it came off the heel. So we are at a strong disadvantage now, because that's not just a one-shot penalty, or that's a 2-stroke penalty, excuse me. And then we hit the opposite direction. Driver is not really firing on all cylinders today. I could switch over to the mini or the 3-wood, but I don't know if that would have much of an effect. You just got to take your medicine. Some days your clubs just aren't going to hit where you want them to. It's the way it goes, folks. North Central Canada, we got snow earlier this week and it's still here. Nice. North Central Canada. Sadly, the only time I spent in Canada when I was driving up the Alaska-Canada highway to get from here, this was 25 plus years ago, to get from Utah to Alaska, to Fairbanks, Alaska. But very beautiful country. That would have obviously been more Western Canada. pushed another one. Excuse me, pulled it. As long as it stays from OB, I'm fine. That sucks. So in to out with a closed club face. I've been having a lot of trouble with that lately. I am running my set of 1-length clubs. All right, this is not a makeable putt. Let's get it up near the pin if we can. Okay, pretty rough score there, guys. I think that was a trip. 130. That was super fat. I don't know where that's going. Fairway. Hopefully we can get up near the pin. 23. Oh! Too much gusto there, guys. I haven't been golfing for very long, probably a year and a half, so one of the things I'd really like to learn how to do is make the ball check on the green, but I am not quite there yet. Another bogey. So we've effectively gone from 2 under par to 4 over. A little bit disappointing, but you can't be firing on all cylinders every day. It ain't how it works. Let's see if the Mini can do anything. Yeah, that's typically what the Mini does. My fear is that it was hit too well. Nope, we're good. What's next? What's next on the docket? 125 to the pin. Oh. $51 plus 22, 52 plus 22, 65 feet, we'll call it. That ball obviously bounced. I must have hit down on it or something. Hit up on it? Hell, I don't know. Anyway, that's going to cost us a bogey. Ooh, that was tracking. Another bogey, guys. We're probably paying our penance for playing so well yesterday, but let's get our repetitions in and finish out with honor. Let's finish out the round with honor. Some strange ball flights today. I think I'm coming around or something. What do we got there? Over the top. 160. Over water. You know, no, we can't risk it. We got a headwind too. Hey Tim, how are you? Yeah, good round yesterday. I appreciate it. Today's not going as well. But you can't be on fire all the time, you know. It's not how it works. I'd say the overall quality of the shots and the ball striking's improving quite a bit, but the game's still kind of all over the place. How are you doing today, my friend? Putter feel, I'd say, is not great today either. That is the straightest drive we've had all day. Little draw even. It's crazy what you got to do to not come over the top in this for this launch monitor. It's a pretty picky little bastard. That sounded like a hosel rocket. Oh, yep, right there in the armpit. That's unfortunate. You worked 86 hours this week? Jeez, man. That's brutal. That was a piss poor shot. Let's look at the numbers. I feel like I lost a lot of power out of there. Yeah. 17 carry in SIGPRO, 31.3 carry in the lab software. That was a pretty brutal lie. Oh, guys, sometimes just you lose concentration for just a second and you get that happens. So this is for Bogey. We'll probably be taking a double or a triple here. All right, that sucks. Score's starting to climb here. We're 7 up after 10. If you're working those kind of hours, are you going to get some time off, or do you have any planned? Are you working that much intentionally to save up for a vacation or something? Because that's a lot of hours, my friend. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. So we got 168 yards out of that beast of a drive there. We're hitting Healy off the driver here. 180. No, that's not up, that's down. Little draw there, probably right into the bunker. Get up. All right, he's got 2 weeks of vacation coming up. It sounds like it's well deserved. That's a lot of hours. Okay, coast to coast there, pretty rookie mistake. Let's see if we can't get up. Guys, sometimes in the simulator, I don't have fun. I don't feel like anything's flowing or fluid or feels natural. Today's one of those days, but I've got some goals I need to achieve, and I'm not just going to give up because I'm not shooting, 2, 3 under par. That ain't how it works. That's not how you meet your goals, right? And then sometimes you have shots like that that aren't half bad. I'm just going to let this trickle to the hole. There's no way to really read this properly, not at my level of expertise. Let's see if we can get a few more of those and whittle this score back down a smidge. Tim says he's going to try to play some sim golf for a couple of days. Yeah, you deserve it, my friend. High fade. Guessing it's going to be in the dirt. Like I said, this course has some tobacco road inspiration, it almost seems like. 277. I don't know why I hit into that thing every time I hit driver. There's your little safe out. We just hit some sort of yard marker on the fairway there. Hey, thanks, sir. Got to get birdies sometimes. See, that would have been a brilliant shot if it wasn't for it being, 10 or 15, 20 yards too far. What's important is getting the reps in. Because what happens in the simulator, I wouldn't say is very representative of real life. But you take the reps and the muscle memory and you go outside with them and you do better out on the real golf course. There's some people that don't play real golf outside. I get it. But since I'm trying to aspire to be better outside, I don't take what's going on in here too seriously. And that's not to say that it doesn't piss me off, because it pisses me off to no end. Like, I'm getting kind of tired of hitting over to the right, but then sometimes I'll surprise myself and hit one over to the left. 130. Got a decent little kick there. Getting some kickbacks. Yeah, Tim, I'd love to play. I would say go get the cheapest USB webcam you can find. That's what the one you're watching me on is now. It's just the cheapest little Logitech webcam I could find at Best Buy. Because I didn't know if I was going to keep playing sim golf or not, or keep doing YouTube stuff or not. Ball's got a bit of a mind of its own here. All right, we cost ourselves a bogey, I'm fairly sure, but let's see, maybe we can put her in the hole. Yeah, we got her. We need all of those we can get. All right, 4 more holes. Tim, what's a good time for you? Because I honestly, well, now that we're rolling into winter, I'll be in here most of the weekend time, but I know it sounds stupid, but I'm not really one of those guys that likes to stay up very late. I try to be in bed by about 8:30, like head on pillow asleep by about 8:30 Mountain Time. Okay, the last one on this hole was left. This one's right. We're going to be hitting out of a bunker. Crushing It says, what happened to the tracking cam I had? It's the swing video now from the front. I was getting mixed reactions from the tracking cam. You're in Bama. I'm in Utah, so you're going to be, it's 4:15 Mountain Time now, so you're what, 5:15, 6:15? Yeah, that thing liked to zoom in on, it was zooming in on something over here. It'd zoom in on this driver head. It was okay. It wasn't like great, but the cameras were only about 60 or 80 bucks a piece, and I didn't even know it had a zoom function. What happened was I was re-watching one of my videos, and I saw the camera doing all of this weird crap, and I was like, I didn't know this camera had tracking. Sure as crap, it had these hand gestures that you would use to tell it to track your head or whatever, right? It's pretty crazy. So this is a 250-yard drive, and I still got almost 200 into the pin. So that, I would say that blows. Can I say that? I can say whatever I want. I'm not monetized. Hey, Crushing It. I know, what are your thoughts on, like, I see these guys with these channels that you can join and get special perks, but you gotta get give them $5 a month. I thought about doing it and then taking that money and buying prizes with it, and then having like a giveaway every so often. But I also thought of doing it and just taking the money and spending it on beer. So I mean, you can see this is a pretty hard decision to make here. Oh, that ball stopped dead, dude. That's just brutal. Okay, you're only an hour ahead of me. I think it'd be super easy for us to set some stuff up. Oh, wow. Crushing It says he doesn't do that stuff. It's a little weird to him. Okay, I'm glad that it's not just me. The problem is some guys, some sim tubers that I kind of actually enjoy their content, they do it. And the like caveman inside of me is like, shit, dude, free money? Let's do it. Game on. Then I just make some like bullshit members only perk content. Oh, guys, the driver is not firing today. It's just not. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I'm guessing you have to report it as income and all of that nonsense. I just don't really want anything to do with it. But if I, like, depending on how much I made, I would, like, go to the local golf shop and, I don't know, give away golf balls or a rangefinder or whatever. But then I'm like, what's the point of that? Am I trying to, like, make friends or people please, or what am I doing here, you know? Like, I have no intention of ever making this channel into a job. And I think once I started building a subscriber base that was used to me giving something away every 2 weeks or every month, it would become a job. Like, I can barely pay attention to my golf game, let alone how many little $2 a month donations I get or whatever, right? All right, guys, this is a tricky little chip because it's all downhill and it's going to want to roll hard. This is where I kind of wish I knew how to put on some masse. That kind of had some backspin. Yeah, I've seen Bogey giving away those 3D printed Bethpage black signs. That's actually pretty cool. That dude is just a class act. Like, he's not like a normal sim tuber. He's always got his, he's well spoken. He's always got like golf attire on in his videos. You can tell he's he takes it seriously, and he's like a stand-up dude. I enjoy his stuff a lot. Oh, guys, we are having a real rough go here off the tee. What was that, Healy? That sucks. And to do it on 18 kind of sucks too. Let's see if we can get one out here. Sometimes this driver is just not going to work for you. If I was outside and I was having this much trouble off the tee, I would bench the driver and probably tee off with a 5-wood or something. Geez, we're just having a rough go of it today. Yeah, I don't have a lot of experience with him. I've only played, me and Flying Fat Kid played a scramble against him, and I can't remember who the other person was. But he's a really good guy. Yeah, there's all kinds of these sim tubers. Takes all kinds, right? It takes a village. Okay, I would say that's a good shot, but it's too little too late. We already took a 2-stroke penalty off the tee. And that ain't gonna contribute to anything. 9 over par, it looks like. Surprisingly, the back 9 was not as bad as the front. There's your stats. Is what it is. Let's check out SGT. What are we doing? Freedom fairways. Let's check out the scorecard. Looks like we get 4 strokes here for handicap. We shot an 81. Gross. Net is 77. So we got a few strokes. We got a little bit of help there. All right, guys, I'm going to end this stream and start a new one. I'm going to play one more round, and then I'm going to call it a day. Or else I'm not going to be able to move when I get out of bed tomorrow for my tee time outside. Oh, I didn't actually even look. My bad, man. Okay, it looks like you get 5 strokes. It was close. It could have gone either way. That's still a good score. 79 net, 84 gross. That's pretty negligible. That could have gone either way. Oops. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop this stream and I'm going to play one more round. I'm not sure what yet, but you'll see the stream pop up if you're still interested in looking. I joined a new league, which was top 100 courses. It didn't show any restrictions. And then I joined this other league, which was the Canadian Golf League. It looks like they go 3 rounds every week, though, which I don't care for. That's kind of a commitment. Some of the tournaments go 3 leagues, but most of the year they're only 2. But it looks like the next video is going to be 100 courses from Victoria National Golf Club. All right, guys, this is Turbo Talent Golf signing out for this particular video. We'll see.